Okay, we had mass tech problems. Like, actual mass tech problems right at the very beginning, so I think we made it. But the first race is gonna be a little bit unique. We experienced a lot of stuff that we did not expect. So, that was amazing. But welcome on in, everybody. This is Mega Man X3. I am not supposed to be commentating this, so I don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna... I don't know anything about this game. This is a little bit interesting. So we were... Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit interesting. But we'll get the guys counted down. This is it's an amazing good game, but unfortunately I actually know a whole lot about Mega Man X. I know a whole lot about Mega Man X2. I don't know shit about Mega Man X3, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. It is actual blind commentary, yes. But as I said, the commentator couldn't make it, which is okay. And we got thrust into this really quickly. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. This is M.O.O.S.E. It is 3 days of speedruns, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It should be pretty fun. And yeah, I will attempt to, as best as I can, explain what's going on here. We had to do a different way of setup as well. So this might be slightly out of sync a little bit, but I can't change it with the way that everything happened in the last like 8 minutes. So are you guys ready? So the only thing I know about X3 is there's a really cool elevator skip. And that concludes my commentary for this. So again, it'll be a little bit interesting commentating this one. But yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. Let's talk Pizza Pop. What's up, Kajin? Welcome on in, everybody, in general. Aaron. Yeah, we have a few races right off the very start. But yeah, as I said, there were some interesting tech problems here, so it's never happened before. But you know what? It's actually funny. I bought Chinese food like probably 2 days ago, and it came with like a fortune cookie, and it literally said, the fortune cookie, prepare for the best, or no, what did it say? Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. So I was like, you know what? Like how fitting. So maybe the fortune cookie was trying to warn me ahead of time. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, it probably is, yes. I think it's like every stream for the most part. Okay, so I think Bob is almost ready here. Ryan's ready. I cannot read the Japanese text, unfortunately. But the lore, that's even the best part. It's in the pinned comment shock, or if you type in schedule, !schedule, or M.O.O.S.E, you can see everything that is on the schedule. There's a lot of cool stuff, like, we hold random events here. This was something that we wanted to hold a while ago. Okay, I think they're good to go here. It'll be a little bit tricky. Yeah, I didn't even learn Japanese. Okay, Mac is the dick, that's lore. Alright, we got it. Yeah, we hold random events here. Sometimes we do NES-based stuff. We wanted to open up the console a little bit. Okay, I'll count them down. If it's a little bit out of sync, I can't help that. So I'll try to time as best as I can the timer. Accordingly, anyway, to the side. So it looks like, yeah, there's a bit of a delay there, and I can't do that, but the timers are correct. So the next race won't have a delay. It's just tech-wise, I couldn't figure this out in 5 minutes before everything was supposed to be live. It's impossible. Like, actually, Kat changed the overlay within minutes, because I definitely wasn't commentating this game. So, generic, what can we say? The intro music is fantastic, I think, in X3. X3 has some notable upgrades, I guess, from X2. Immediately you can dash, like obviously in X2. X1 you can't. So I'm a big fan of X2 for that reason, because you can immediately start dashing. I think that was the right call, and I'm glad that they brought it back in X3. And yeah, no, actual MVP, I think I typed, what was it? !art or something. I actually did make a command bot this time. But yeah, if anybody wants to check her out, there you go, yes, thank you. Like, she did all the assets, all the overlays, she always does all of this stuff. But, yeah, unfortunately, I don't know the route of this game at all. I know at some point you want to... I guess use the saber. You have access to obviously Zero in this game, which was kind of like a big thing back then. So the saber does a tremendous amount of damage, and the speedrun is around that. And then other than that, I'm a struggle man. There's like, I really don't know how to do commentary for this one. Like, it's so funny because like when they both submitted X3, I was like, oh man. Yes, it's any percent. But when they both submitted X3, it was like a solo submission. So I was like, ah man, we can make it a race. Like, why not? But yeah, it's just again the only one that I don't know, unfortunately, very well. I think they are winning, yes. So we have this machine. I'm not sure what this giant machine is called. Tutorial robot machine. But he's literally from the intro stage. The funny thing about this too is like they really brought this back from X2. And it's kind of funny too because in, what was it, Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy Advance, there is basically the same kind of thing. Like they actually started doing this for everything, like for X3 and whatever. We got a snowblower. Yeah. The Canadian snowblower. Everything about this is amazing. Hope you guys enjoy snowblower ASMR. Oh hell yeah, here we go. Hey, it's fitting though, we're in an ice stage, right? We have the snowblower for the ice stage. So, but yeah, we had like a blizzard here, so it's all fitting. I know the buffalo, there's like a buffalo, ice buffalo thing in this level. You're supposed to kill him with Mega Man. It is an ice station, it is cold. Dude, I feel this is gonna be like, maybe the worst commentary ever recorded for a run. Oh man, I'm sorry McBob, I'm sorry Ryan. Like everything about this is cursed. I wasn't joking, like when I wrote into chat, like yo, does anybody know X3? Like that was my plea for help, I don't know this one. So apparently we got a capsule. McBob found the capsule, I guess Ryan is also grabbing the capsule. And I don't know exactly what the capsule is for. It's for boots, okay. So we have accelerated movement with our feet. We can air jump, they brought that back from X2. This is really cool. Yeah, we can just be quiet, that's probably... Yeah, see, I knew this guy. He like tackles you, and you can like shoot him back and forth, and you can dodge. He's actually really easy casually. Cool. I didn't know about this like little hit stun in the corner. That's interesting. So, I guess if you're dashing or jumping in the air, he loops like this. So today I learned. I thought you had to like dodge him back and forth as you like tackled the wall, but so yeah, McBob gets the quick kill. I'm assuming Ryan's gonna get the quick kill. Mr. Jason, what's up? Yeah, it's they do. I do know that from some of the other quick kills with actual you know, like the thing, but okay, so we have I don't know why they use the Japanese version. I guess I would be curious knowing if it's anything other than just text. Like usually if it's the Japanese version it's because the text is faster. But, you know, like sometimes there's like regional differences that actually make a pretty big difference. Yeah, I think Cat had a lot of fun making the little... They hit for less HP. That's actually very cool. So this is like one of those like games that got the blockbuster treatment, where they really tried to make like rentals and stuff harder back then. I really do think like the X3 trilogy is one of the better ones. Like Mega Man, like I was never like the biggest fan of X3, at least when it came out, because it's a very vertical game for some reason. The developers really liked making X like ascend in this game. So we have yeah, Mega Man X3, the Ascension. It's honestly true though. There is actually a lot of vertical sections compared to the first two. Like the first two games really don't have that many. I wouldn't say there's almost like one in every level in X3, but it's almost on that level where you're going up a lot. Cause like I can think of X2 like in Stag, like Flame Stag. You go up in that one, but like other than that, maybe it comes back in like Sigma 1 where you're climbing at the very end. Yeah, the stages in X3 are like a lot more wide open. That was a really good kill from McBob. That was super quick. I assume we're gonna see the same thing from Ryan. Yes. So a couple extra cycles it looks like, but same kind of idea. Honestly, yeah, like both of these dudes are insane, which is actually kind of funny too, because I don't think they both really run X3, but they just randomly submitted X3, like both of them. But like McBob runs all kinds of Mega Man games. I was actually really surprised. I asked Ryan that a while ago. I was like, since when did you run X3? He's like, oh yeah, I learned it. But like Brian runs all kinds of other stuff too, like Gimmick and Super Mario RPG. He also runs a lot of Metroid. He took an interest in like Quest games recently. I don't know the name of the Game Boy one, but like Quest 64. It's like Brian's Journey or something like that. And Link's Awakening. And McBob just runs all kinds of Mega Man games, and they're both extremely good. Like they're extremely good runners, both of them. Extremely skilled. But funny enough, like I guess they meet in the middle when it comes to X3, because I don't think either of them really took it like super seriously, but for whatever reason they both submitted this to the marathon, so I was like, oh okay, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, no, they're absolutely really strong at running. So we have Tunnel Rhino. Crack. Yeah, Quest Brian's Journey, that's the right one. I've seen Ryan stream that one a lot recently. Which is a unique speedrun. Like, everything related to the Quest series, like, super unique. But yeah, when I originally played this game, this was kind of where... Ooh, we got some interesting slowdown. When I played this game, this is where I originally got wrecked. Like the Tunnel Rhino stage and everything about Tunnel Rhino was pretty rough. I just remember dying. I actually have always wanted to go back and beat X3. I haven't beat this one. I'm ashamed to say. Yeah, very unique. But no, I used to run X2. I like X1 enough, and I know it okay enough that I could probably beat it in like less than an hour, but I've never beat X3, and then I have beat X4, so we've missed this one somehow. So, good quick kill from Ryan. Seeing the exact same thing. Well, not the exact same thing, but a good quick kill also from McBob. See, like, one of the coolest things that I think, and I'm really curious how both of them approach that, is later on, in my opinion anyway, there is like one of the best strats in all of speed gaming in this particular game. And X3 is insane for it. It's called the elevator skip, and I always thought it was really cool. There's a really cool speedrunner that I used to watch a long time ago that I honestly haven't seen stream in a long time. But shoutouts to 0x2, and I used to watch him in the morning all the time run X3. And it was like probably 4 years ago at this point, but I don't think I've seen him stream for almost 4 years, so it's been a while. But the elevator skip was really like one of the best parts about this run, I think. And it's like really deep into the run too. It's like 30 minutes in. So getting it is always a little bit tricky. We have the midway boss, McBob, no problem. Yeah, like there's multiple ways to do that skip, but depending how you do it anyway, it can be easier than not. But if you're using all the weapons and things like that, and I guess it depends too if you're doing any percent or 100%. I always thought this stage was pretty rough casually too. Like this stage also, I remember at least trying to beat it, kind of wrecked me. So apparently, I don't know the function of this guy. Or rather, I don't know the function of like this arc. So if you kill the guy that McBob just killed, I know there's like 2 or 3 of these guys that you have to fight. If they're in like a specific order, I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. There was something you had to do with that. I guess that was like 100% in X2, because that was like all the parts or whatever. Oh, okay, the better boss than Doppler one. Thank you, Raya. See, I remember they appeared randomly because it's very similar to X2 like that, but I didn't know if there was a way to manipulate them. And this guy, I think called Neon Tiger. So he actually, I think, is a bitch, honestly. Like, when you're playing this casually, he's really easy to die on. I have strong memories of this guy being, honestly, a pretty big pain to deal with back then. So, easy enough. He is pretty tough. Like I feel like I'm adequate for the most part when it comes to this stuff, but yeah. Like, he gave me a lot of issues originally. So Ryan's setting up for some kind of alternate quick kill, not using the same weapon as McBob did, using his Axe Buster. I wonder what is the logic behind there. Ask Kat, maybe she can make a Birdman. Ah, so is the quick kill that Bob did better or worse than what Ryan was doing? Yeah, you can kind of see like the verticalness of all of these stages, both literally going up and down too. Maybe Kajin. Can try. We were talking the other day, I was honestly thinking of like putting it on a hoodie or something because it's so bad, but... Alright, so we have this catfish thing, horrifying looking. Luckily, McBob is gonna put it out of its misery. Does anybody like how catfish look in real life? Like, honestly, they're one of like nature's ugliest animals. I'm sorry. Like, they're really hideous. I don't like them at all. Outside of like really awful things like cockroaches. Like, they're a gross looking fish. Listen, catfish hater Dave. Honestly, all fish kind of look weird. So it's not even about catfish in that kind of sense, but... Alright, so we're entering another stage with McBob. Ryan appearing at the catfish boss. I guess we get to see the catfish again. It's actually pretty an interesting dodge technique. I wonder if that was intended or if that's just like part of the quick kill, but you can get up really close and then you can use like the up dash thing there to obviously jump over the sparks where he's sending it to you. So Ryan at 1 health. I guess 2 health, sorry. Although it seems to be okay, so... There we go, we're fine. Yeah, we had perched a long time ago at the lake, and it was pretty rough. So Ryan making quick work of the catfish. He's out of there. And this guy's name is Vile, right? Because he's from the original X, like Mega Man X. So, look, Nico. We, within like the last 2 minutes of going into this race, didn't even know that I was going to be doing commentary, so we're not supposed to be here right now. You gotta cut me a little bit of slack, okay? I'm sorry. So actually, when it came to X3, this was like the only thing that I was able to use for a weapon to kill Vile. Like, or the only thing that I kind of decided, you know what, like, hey. Yeah. It was surprise commentary for everybody. It's absolutely not a strong suit for me, obviously. But that's okay. Like, I get it. Tech happens, life happens. Yeah, Vile was killed. See, this electric thing is really cool. It's one of the better sub-weapons, I think, in X3. In a lot of different ways. Obviously, it like shoots out that electricity, but really good runners can make different uses of it. Both is kind of like a makeshift shield, but on top of that too, and like hitting things. And you'll see that in the elevator skip, somewhat coming up, not yet. So Ryan dealing with Vile on his side. Even with the out of sync race, McBob has a decent, significant lead on Ryan, so. No thank you, Res Retro. You can do Jetsons commentary. I don't know anything about the Jetsons, even less than I know about X3. See, what's funny too is like a lot of people have that request. Like when we have submissions open, they're like, "Hey, Dave, it's like, can you help with commentary?" A lot actually. And then sometimes I say yes, but like it's actually, I don't know why you would after this race in particular, but usually the people asking, they ask for a game that I actually know, so that's the other thing too. I can definitely tell you that McBob and Ryan both didn't ask me to help with commentary, so that's a thing. It was not in their submission notes. They didn't ask at all. Honestly, it'd be pretty funny. We had that a couple times with like General Andrews and Malranium just doing commentary for stuff that they never saw before. So we have this thing, I don't know what it is, that just descended from the sky on McBob's screen. He's got a belly though. And apparently now he's dying. I don't know. Bite! Okay. We got Bite! There he is. Belly Maverick. Yeah, exactly. It could be Krang's cousin, yes. There we go. Bite is dead. We're learning the terminology. Ryan's fighting a lobster. I don't know the lobster's name, I'm sorry. It's a lobster. Ryan killed the lobster. The rock lobster. Oh, okay. I believe crawfish sounds legitimate. I don't think someone's trying. Crazy Crawdaddy doesn't sound like that's real. So I'm being misled. What's up, Vane? Welcome on in. So it's actually kind of interesting. I saw Ryan take 1 heart. Does anybody know the logic behind that? You're clearly skipping a lot of heart upgrades in any percent. Ryan still took 1 though. Is there a reason for... Because he took the 1 right outside of the tiger stage, right before fighting the tiger. Maybe it's just a safety or something like that. This can be chat commentates, honestly. So we have almost all the Mavericks dead, 7 out of 8. At least on McBob's side. And you can see again, as I was saying, there's again a lot of vertical, both screens right now. Like the developers really wanted Mega Man to like climb vertically, so it's pretty unique. Yeah, the boots are a really big difference in X2 and X3. That was my only complaint. Like if I only had like one complaint for real, it would literally be that in X1 you get the boots too late. Like they should just be immediately off the beginning. You shouldn't have to go into the penguin stage to obviously grab them like midway through, because the speedrun starts kind of slow. CRT Rex, welcome on in. And Pumpkin Pie Man, thank you for the raid. Yeah, if you're absolutely new here, this is very impromptu. Like we planned this event for a while, but I am not supposed to be doing commentary right now. So that is a little bit of a wrench. So the commentary that usually is part of these speedruns is like extremely good. And the commentary explains a lot of what's going on in the speedrun, like a lot of the tech. I have never beat Mega Man X3 myself. I am probably the least qualified person in the world to be providing X3 commentary for this race. So it's it was a bit of a tech issue right at the very beginning, but we're here, and we have a Hornet, and we're killing the Hornet. And then I guess we go into the Sigma stages after, so we're gonna get to see that elevator skip, which is like the only thing that I'm super familiar with this run. But thank you for the raid, Pumpkin Pie Man, and welcome in everybody. If anybody wants to type in ! schedule, we have 3 days of speedrunning. Random speedruns, literally scheduled, and this is the very first one. So that's the schedule, and that's what's kind of coming up. A Doppler stage, I'm sorry, Rayo. We're going to the Doppler stages, there we go. Yeah, we decided to start a little bit later most days. So we usually start these events at 9, but we're starting these ones at 10 instead. It is a really cool schedule. I'm honestly doing a disservice. Like, these guys are amazingly good runners at this game, but just amazingly good runners in general. So definitely go check them out. They're really, really, really good. Like, if you like anything Mega Man, go follow McBob. McBob is so good at so many different Mega Man games, and he is, I would say, a very underrated runner. Like, he's really, really excellent. And then Ryan is, again, all kinds of cool. He has a lot of different stuff. But I'll do Ryan afterwards. But there, go check out McBob for real. Extremely talented, all kinds of Mega Man, Legacy and X Series. So I'm not exactly sure what McBob was trying to do there. I think he just took a hit by accident. I know at some point you need full health to do the lasers and stuff like that. Yes, this is live. This is not a recording, as Big Mac would say. So everything that happens today is 100% live. We're scheduling and organizing and doing everything, managing like 50 plus people, and we all set it up live streaming immediately. So nothing is pre-recorded. It's very cool to host live events like this. This one was just a little bit weird because the commentator that was going to commentate on the match wasn't able to, which again is totally fine because life happens. And then the way that we usually capture game feeds also didn't work for one of the runners, so we were thrown into mass tech issues almost immediately. Yeah, exactly. So it was a very interesting start to the first race, but you'll see by the second race it'll be a lot more coherent. Pittywunk, welcome on in. And yeah, not all are gonna be races too. That's the other thing. The first 3 are races, and the rest, I think, for the rest of Friday is all solo stuff. So yeah, I honestly did. Like, I think we started about 5 minutes late, but that was not bad considering I had to drastically change how I was gonna set up both of these people and literally do commentary that I've never done before, which I shouldn't have. And then also Cat changed the name in the corner really quickly as well, so it's all... Yeah, he did the 00 glitch. I'm actually aware of that one. When I was text setting McBob, he was saying that he wanted to show that one off. It's a tight window to like glitch 0, so like 0 is basically shown twice on screen there. And there you go. This is entering one of my favorite sections, I think of all time in speedrunning. So we have an elevator skip coming up on McBob's side of the screen. This is the only thing that I can tell you, but this is such a cool strat, especially in any percent. He's resetting the screen. Okay, I see what he's saying now. But yeah, there's multiple different ways that you can do this. He's using the saber to gain a little bit of distance there. And use... Oh! He tried. I give him all the credit for trying. But yeah, the elevator in this section actually like takes forever. I don't know what Capcom really wanted you to do. If you actually ride the elevator, like, you're ascending so slowly, like so slowly. So McBob gonna give it another shot. He needed a little more health though. Second try elevator skip. You gonna get it? He got it. There you go. Good job, McBob. Yeah, that is really difficult to do. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure when you're doing that neon thing with the saber, it's still a 1-frame window. At least neons in X2 are 1 frame. I don't know about X1. You can see the power of the saber here. It just melts enemies. So as soon as you get the saber, you're doing a huge amount of damage. And I'm also pretty sure that the saber does, like, if you take a damage or whatever, you can't do the saber anymore. So you can't do all these boss kills taking hits or anything like that. I'm pretty sure you need full health. So we have refights coming up. My opinion, this is like the only lame thing when it comes to Mega Man games in general. I was never a big fan of like the refight system. Zankaroshi. Hey man. So we have elevator skip on Ryan's side. Also maybe second try. Third try. He needs help. Oh, good job, Ryan. There you go. Yes, this is the only thing that I know. Like, if anybody has come in here in the last few minutes or whatever, as I was saying, I don't know anything about X3. I wasn't supposed to be the commentator for this one. The only thing that I know about this game is the elevator skip is really hard. Like, that's it. That's all I can tell you. We ended up having just some random tech issues on every front, and it was a weird start to the race, but yeah, that's like the only thing that I could really say for the most part about it. All the issues, Big John. But yeah, this is a really good run. All I can say is, again, just follow the runners. Like, Ryan is fantastically good at so many games, and Bob does a bunch of Mega Man games. So, like, that's all you need to know. Go check these guys out afterwards. I actually met Ryan through one of Big John's events, so it came full circle. And this is the second time that I don't know the name of the bosses. Let's not call it the commentator, okay? It's a giant hornet. It died. That's all we need to. Look at this guy. What is this guy supposed to be even? Whatever it is, McBob killed it. So there you go. Oh, it's a seahorse. That's a seahorse. Okay. Today we learned. Alright, McBob almost did the fights. So taking a hit on the tiger, which means he can't use the saber. Oh, he can still use the saber. I thought you can't. Apparently I know nothing, but I guess people would have known that by now, right? But what's up, Book of Gaming? We know what the next run is, but yeah. X3 could have been... I could probably actually commentate on most of the other runs in this, like, marathon. X3 might have been literally the most problematic one. Although, to be fair, ZZZerfall, which was in chat earlier, he's running something called the Aching. I don't know anything about that. So, at least I know the elevator skip in X3. I have no idea what the hell the Aching is. So I guess it could have been worse if he needed a commentator the very last second and nobody could fill in. It's actually kind of surprising because these games, like X2 at least and X3, I'm pretty sure they both use like special chips in the Super Nintendo, right? But it's kind of crazy to see like some of the boss fights and stuff like that, like actually producing lag on the patterns. Knowing that there's like actual special chips inside the carts. A hard quick kill coming up for Bob. Okay. Thank you, Otto. Congratulations, Bob. Was that it? Or is it a different quick kill? See, I really wish that I knew X3 better in terms of... Oh, okay, not it. I was gonna say in terms of like everything that goes into it, because I can imagine the execution is crazy all over. Because I actually did learn the elevator skip a long time ago in this game. Oh, okay, Final Sigma. Yeah, like when his head and stuff. I can see that one. Like, Final Sigma does so much damage to you as well. He's really annoying. So, speaking of, actually, McBob is near the end here. Sigma, like in the previous X versions, has multiple forms here. And yeah, the weird thing about this one is true. Like, there is an escape afterwards. So it's not GG as soon as Sigma dies. I guess you still have to, like, basically, like, run up this section and then escape. So this is the hard quick kill, I'm assuming, coming up. I've seen a lot of people die on this one. Well, McBob didn't get rocked, so there you go. Yeah, I know that one's, like, pretty annoying to deal with. So, almost GG for Bob. Just needs to escape this, like, escape sequence. A lot easier if you know what you're doing, obviously, when it comes to the speedrun, because all you have to do is run over here and then you're done. And then that should be GG for Bob. So, GG McBob. What's up, Retro Runner? Making it look pretty easy, especially towards the end game. And Ryan, not honestly too far behind, all things considered, entering Sigma right now as well. Thank you for advancing to some kind of music, McBob. One of the mods can shout out Ryan, I appreciate that. But go check out McBob. Again, extremely talented Mega Man runner all across. I cannot translate the dialogue. I'm sorry, Big John. Actually, maybe Kat can. Maybe she can tell us something. So it looks like McBob had close to a 41-37. Ryan getting the quick kill. Thank you for shouting out Ryan. Man, the one health, yeah, that was really close. Honestly, I don't know what the story is either, so it's pretty out there. I've never even beat this game. I was literally saying that earlier, Big John. Not only have I never beat this game, I only know one strat in this game, which is, again, the elevator skip. So I was almost the least qualified person to do extremely backup emergency commentary on X3. And GG Ryan, about a 43-45. So, really not that big of a difference. Like, this game can swing pretty easily. Yeah. We can make up the credits here. What does it say? X decided to get a house. I don't even know, man. But it wasn't too bad. This was a fantastic race. I'm sorry, like I'm really not the greatest when it comes to commentary when I just don't know anything. The people that can do that are crazy. I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. But yeah, go check out Ryan. absolutely go check out McBob. As I keep saying, they're extremely good runners. This was a decent opening race for sure. I again would just wish I knew more about the commentary and like everything that goes into it, because I know this is an extremely hard game. Like, no joke, 100%. Like, X on Mega Man, or sorry, like the X series on Super Nintendo are some of the harder games that you could probably speedrun and have for execution. Yeah, what is he even fighting for? But I'll switch this off and I'll get the other guys ready for the race. And you know what? I hope you guys... Thank you, Ryan. I hope you guys enjoy the next commentators, because I promise you, they're actually going to know what they talk about. So, I'll switch this off, we'll go over there, and then I'll get them set up in the background. But thank you, Ryan. Thank you, McBob. Again, go follow them. Extremely, extremely good runners. And thank you for racing X3. Sorry for tainting it forever, because I have no idea what I was doing for commentary. It's okay, Laxus. Win us all over! Alright, we'll see you guys in a second.